Would you like to be a Habitat homeowner?
Yes.
Okay.
Since it was founded in 1993, Fort Collins Habitat for Humanity has been on a mission to build safe, decent, affordable homes in partnership with local hardworking families. From the beginning, members of Habitat share an incredible experience with new Habitat homebuyers, that they have been selected for a Habitat home. This is just the start of a relationship that will continue to foster and grow with the organization. Jessica shares her experience after the selection.
They asked me if I wanted to be a Habitat family, and I laughed and cried and screamed and jumped, and it was all just so overwhelmingly exciting.
I'm so thankful for Habitat for Humanity because it's a Christian organization that's emphasizing quality craftsmanship for the future homeowner.
Once a family is selected, they begin the homebuyer process, which includes a series of classes that prepares them financially for homeownership. The home starts to take shape on the day the walls are raised.
I like the whole process, I think, but probably the beginning is more fun when it goes from dirt to walls, because then you actually can start to see that it looks like a house, and it's probably the funnest part, I think.
I wanted to say one very last thing, which is that Millard Fuller, the founder of Habitat, believed that all people were welcome. People of faith, people of no faith, everyone to be part of our mission and ministry. And his idea was that we would shine a million lights so that everyone would glorify God in the end. I think of Habitat and I think of a home built every 4 minutes throughout the world. And I imagine that as the most beautiful cathedral that could have been built. So I wanted to thank you for being a part of that, because there are people just like you all over the world doing this. And it's thanks to partners like Thrivent and thanks to churches and other faith organizations throughout the world.
With the walls raised, the construction begins and people work together to build Katie's home. Craig, who is a pastor at Life Point Church, couldn't be happier to be working on the build.
And not only just building a home, but I see our people, we're building relationships on the work site as well. And it's exciting to see people sharing their life, their stories, as they're helping to create a new story in Katie's life and what's being built for her.
Laura shares with us her experience out on the construction site.
They share with me their experiences, and they share with me things that encourage me and excite me, and it's amazing. It's amazing. You're standing next to someone on scaffolding. You're both scared, or one isn't, and it's cool to see how they encourage each other, no matter what it is. You can do it. I haven't ever been so encouraged in my life.
This encouragement continues with other homeowners. Leah, who is now on the selection committee board, tells us how Habitat has changed her life.
I feel like working with all of these women and seeing their passion for doing something for a stranger has really kind of broadened my worldview and given me ideas about how I can help impact others.
One program within Habitat that creates this impact is Women Build, an annual program that engages women in the Fort Collins community. This event encourages women to partner with the newest Women Build family by donating to their home and working alongside them at the construction site.
When you're here tonight, you're here truly making a change that is permanent and impactful, and is something that doesn't just impact the mom, but changes generations of lives thereafter. Habitat is a perpetual motion miracle. Everyone who gives receives, and everyone who receives gives. And to me, this is the truest statement of Habitat, and certainly of Women Build. And the reason is that it is not a giveaway program. If you don't know how it works, our homeowners are some of the hardest working people out there. They pay a no-interest mortgage. We don't want to make a profit off them. That's not the point. They save $1,000, sometimes $5 a paycheck. It can take them a year. They work every weekend, or equivalent to that, building their home for an entire year. So many of us in the audience tonight have talked about what it's like having kids and trying to coordinate schedules. I want you to imagine that right now. You're a single mom, you have 1 or 2 kids, and you are giving up every Saturday out building. These are the kind of folks you're working with.
The success of the Habitat program is largely due to the dedication and passion of local community leaders. Jesse Donaldson is a local business owner who has been involved with Habitat for more than 8 years.
And it's so cool working with women. Men are great, especially on drywall day. But to go out there and just share your life stories and talk about your kids and talk about what you're making for dinner and talk about your families. It makes the building process so cool. And anytime somebody shares an experience like that, building a house, it just brings you closer together.
Habitat encourages each family to create relationships beyond the build, forming a stronger community. Even though Ermelinda has just moved in, she has already created strong relationships with her future neighbors.
William and Laura, we've just built a bond. So William and I mean, we talk, and Laura and I mean, we just communicate, and it's not like a thing that I've done before. I would never talk to my neighbors. So it's like, you just go do your thing and I'll do my thing, but now they don't even have their home yet, but we still have a great bond. We have a great relationship.
Even after the house is finished and the families have moved in, the effect of Habitat continues to have an impact on all who are involved in the process.
It's a great deal for us to be able to come alongside and work with one another and meet new people, and to be able to have influence on someone's life in a very worthwhile way. So it's exciting to be able to be a part of Habitat for Humanity.